Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Academic Senate, faculty and staff of Nipissing University and the Nipissing community at large, and most importantly to the graduating class. My name is Scott Russell of CBC Sports. It's an honor to share this day with you, albeit virtually and in these remarkable times. I'd like to welcome you to the Road to the Olympic Games studio set at the CBC Broadcasting Centre in downtown Toronto. For many years, this has been my window on the world of sport and the place of my continuing education. From here, I've ventured around the planet to 14 Olympic and Paralympic Games, winter and summer, to Asia, South America, Europe, Australia, India, and Russia, to sporting events in Africa, the People's Republic of China, and closer to home in North America. I've seen and learned so much along the way. Today, each of you reaches a signpost in your own journey, a public recognition and celebration all that you have achieved so far. Today, a degree will be conferred upon you by this institution, Nipissing University, a confirmation that you are well on your way to enlightenment. But this is by no means the end of the journey. It's surely not the destination. From here, your education will continue. The learning becomes amplified, and your understanding of the way the world works will become more intense. I've had a long relationship with education, and while I'm well above the average age of this graduating class, I'm still a freshman at life. My curiosity about the human condition has never waned, and my sense of wonder about all the potential that is out there on this great big spinning globe continues to amaze me. For me, the sporting realm has become an utter fascination because I've come to believe it embodies a sort of universal language, a narrative which everyone understands. Sport has taught me about having a dream, about visions of greatness, about being inclusive, and most importantly, about being tolerant of the differences I see in others. The founder of the modern Olympic Games, Baron Pierre de Coubertin, was an educator. His vision for the Olympic ideal was that all sport should be for all people. It continues to be a work in progress as we all struggle to overcome those things which make each of us unique and which at times can cause us to be set apart. That said, I've come to understand that sport and the communities that it builds are essential to the success of all human beings. Through my work, I continue to come to the understanding that sport has been a leader in breaking down barriers. More than most other pursuits in life, it welcomes people of every race, faith, gender, circumstance, orientation, and ability. Nelson Mandela, the great black leader and freedom fighter of South Africa, once said, "Sport has the power to change the world. It speaks to people in a language they understand. Sport laughs in the face of all forms of discrimination. Sport brings hope where once there was only despair." It's not perfect, far from it, but the ideal which sport strives for has become a beacon for me, that it has the power and the potential to change the world for the better. The difficult thing on a day like this is that you are not with your classmates. I believe your education and your time at Nipissing University has been about more than books and facts and figures and an accumulation of information. Just as importantly, it's been about the community you are now a part of. It's the congregation that embodies the soul of humanity. We all strive to be together and to live in harmony. This too will be a part of your continuing education, and sport has taught me that as well. The late Sir Roger Bannister is the first human being to break the 4-minute mile barrier, which he did in Oxford, England in 1954. I have family there, and each time I visit that wonderful and distinguished university, I venture to the Iffley Road track to jog in the place where Bannister once ran so swiftly. I recall what he later said about his groundbreaking achievement and what that sporting moment meant to him. It's not just the desire to succeed, there is also the desire in sport to find a companionship with kindred people. Bannister went on to become a celebrated neurologist, but in his mind, he was never able to equal the experience that sport afforded him in what was to be a balanced life. In sport and physical exertion, he recognized a sensation unlike any other. However strenuous our work, sport brings more pleasure. It brings a freedom and challenge which cannot be found elsewhere, Bannister said. In your lives, you have all become educated. Today is the proof of that. You will now have a degree from this progressive and important institution. You will have experienced friendship and camaraderie, which is unique to the university setting. Now your challenge is to continue to be curious and to seek the truth, which is ultimately the purpose of a university education. To become enlightened is to continuously explore life with the aim of finding the truth. As Olympian and Canada's longest-serving member of the International Olympic Committee, Richard Pound once said to me, "The challenge now is to learn life's most important lesson. If it's wrong, it's always wrong, even if everybody's doing it. If it's right, it's always right, even if nobody's doing it." This is what lies ahead for all of you. Nipissing has afforded you the firm foundation for what comes next. You have the ability to choose a path, to decide on a vision for your future, and to act on your passions, to find the right and true way. You might say you have the potential to become an Olympian in life. At the 1998 Olympic Winter Games in Nagano, Japan, a group of young mothers from small-town Saskatchewan became gold medal champions when the much-loved Canadian sport of curling made its Olympic debut. The Sandra Schmirler rink resonated with so many people in our country because they were just average Canadians who had achieved something special and rare. Like them, you are all ordinary people, but you have the chance to accomplish extraordinary things. Tomorrow will be challenging, and the days ahead will have their hurdles, given the times we live in. But I know you'll use the advantages gained from this university with a sense of responsibility, and you'll find a way forward with a commitment to compassion and humanity as you approach each adventure down the road. I'm pleased and proud to share this day with all of you. I want to thank Nipissing University for this invitation and for this honor. I grew up canoeing in the waters of Temagami region, not far from there, and I'm so proud to be connected to Northern Ontario in this very special and meaningful way. My very best wishes to you. Enjoy the day.